You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, we got a different topic to actually talk about at the Olympics. Now, this actually involves swimming. Now, we actually have a young lady from Paraguay that was on the Olympic team, and she has now been banned from the Olympic Village. Actually, I believe, guys, she actually was sent back to Paraguay. Yeah, she also swam at SMU right out here in Texas, where I'm at. This seems to be a wild story. Now, I'm very, very curious as to what she actually did, because there really isn't a whole bunch of details here. She's 20 years old. I guess she wanted to go out and party, but what really consisted of partying in Paris? Just curious about that, guys. Apparently, she was a distraction to the team. Now, I believe she was already done with all of her events, so she decided to actually stay in the Olympic Village, but apparently she was just partying too much and became a quote-unquote distraction to a team. So I guess, Paraguay said, hey, you got to go. You got to go. I'm curious as to what kind of fun she was actually having, guys. Let's get into it. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description box. So here we go. Check this out. SMU swimmer booted from Olympic Village after sneaking out to have fun in Paris without team. So I'm assuming, guys, she was actually going out by herself in Paris. Now, how many times do you actually get an opportunity to go to Paris? Probably not too many times. She's young, she's 20, and this may be the only time she actually gets to go to Paris. Now, I was in the Navy, guys. I've been to a whole bunch of places, but for the most part, I have not been back to those places since I was in the Navy. I mean, guys, I've been to Uruguay, I've been to Colombia, I've been to Bahrain, I've been to Spain. Never went back to those places as a civilian. So she actually has this opportunity as an athlete to go out, and she wanted to take advantage of it. It says here, SMU swimmer and Team Paraguay representative Luana Alonso has been removed from the Olympics per the team. The Paraguayan Olympic Committee wouldn't dive into the full explanation, but some details have been made public. So they're not going into all the details, guys. Just curious about that. The committee released a statement this week noting the departure. Quote, Alonso's presence is creating an inappropriate atmosphere within Team Paraguay. We thank her for proceeding as instructed, as it was of her own free will that she did not spend the night in the athletes' village. That's pretty much it. The 20-year-old reportedly ditched the team for a night out on the town. More from the Sun here. The Paraguayans' participation at the Paris 2024 Games came to an end after she failed to progress past the women's 100-meter butterfly heats. But she won't be permitted to stay in the athletes' village until the end of the Games. According to local media reports, Alonso spent a night out in Paris and went to Disneyland rather than staying to support teammates. Furious team bosses have ordered her to fly home as punishment. Yeah. So they said, you got to go. You got to go. So if she was just actually going out after she was already done, how was she actually a distraction to the team? There's probably some other stuff, guys, we don't know about. Luana Alonso is said to have bailed on her squad in order to enjoy the Paris nightlife. A trip to Disneyland is also rumored. through the swimmer's Olympic career, though the swimmer's Olympic career ended in July, she planned to stay with the team throughout the games. Alonso announced her retirement after finishing sixth in the women's 100-meter butterfly event and failing to advance to the semifinals. Yeah, she was like, man, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man. I might as well just hang out and enjoy Paris. Night out on the town. Forget about the team. I'm young. I'm probably never going to go back to Paris. Let me go out there and have fun. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Alonso is far from the first Olympic participant to be booted from the games in Paris, really. Earlier this summer, Brazilian swimmer Ana Carolina Vieira was banished for sneaking out of the Olympic Village to hang out with a boyfriend. If you guys know the sleeping accommodations in the Olympic Village, you are not probably going to get much action in those beds. I mean, those things are like cardboard. You really can't do much of anything. Just throwing it out there. Surfing judge Ben Lowe was also removed from his post due to a photo deemed inappropriate by the ISA. Luana Alonso is back in the United States, according to her Instagram story. So there you have it, guys. She just went to party. Party time in Paris. Man, I believe there's more details, man, that we don't know about. There's definitely got to be more details, guys, that we don't have the information on this. I'm very curious, man. There definitely seems to be details that were left out. What do you guys actually think she was actually up to? She wasn't participating. She was done anyway. I'm curious, man. This became a bit story, man. It's starting to make its way around the internet world. Now, the other two people, I didn't even know about. But when it comes to Alonso, it's everywhere, man. It is everywhere. I can only speculate exactly why she was actually banished and banned from the Olympic Village. They told her to get out of there. So she actually came back to the United States, man. Wow. She must have got caught really doing something. Not just a night on her own town. It's got to be more than that. It really has to be more than that. Wow. I'm going to leave it right there, guys. Your guess is as good as mine. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.